Hi folks, so we are back in Elder Scrolls Online tonight. We'll just get into the game. We're going to carry on from where we left off in Orsinium and we'll take things from there. So last time we were gearing up to deal with some treachery, or supposed treachery. Don't know if someone's actually being a traitor or is being set up or not. So we will see. Oh, Justice Festival. Okay. Might be something to look at some point. Cool. Right. So we just completed 2 of the set of quests. We've got 1 more to do. We're trying to get some reluctant clan chiefs to come to a moot and talk to the king. So next order of business is this one. So basically we want to go north, where there happens to be a wall, so we'll have to go down here. We'll for some materials on the way. Ooh. Okay, lots of materials. Grab that as well. Okay, web captioner is being particularly fine today. Let's get there, shall we? Yeah, thought I was going off the path. Yeah, whoever you gentlemen are, I will deal with you another time. I have to say, this is fairly impressive. Nice. Just going to grab this. Turrets are. Okay, those are Orsinium guards. That's quite the view. Obviously the path I want is one down there. Okay. Let's get back a bit so we can see this properly. Nice. Right, almost there. Ooh. Morkul stronghold, and that's where we need to be. So actually, we might... It's done this way. Interesting.
Nothing will ruin your day like a sack of Achater manure bursting over your shoulder. You need good, strong bags to make it out here.
That would be 19,200 gold, which would increase my inventory size by 10 more slots. I am carrying 158,000 gold. Go on then.
In the market for a new rucksack?
Nice.
Hair and doe skins make
30,000? Okay. But that'll do. And we're probably carrying some junk on us, so, you know, if we can find somewhere to sell that. Cool. Get all my armors, please, first. Then let's see what we've got. Want to keep that. Don't want to keep these. That's an armor, we can deconstruct that. Same with that. I don't want that. Don't actually need those yet. Or that. Some of our excessive loot in there. Oh, that's a Noan pattern, so we can ditch that. That's Noan, that's Noan. All of these I want to be able to deconstruct. Spoiled food. Yeah, okay, we'll just dump it. Any glyphs I'm not going to use, I can deconstruct. Okay. Useful. Blacksmith. Clothier. Woodworker. Nice. Let's go, what's that? Is that an ice field? Eek. It's cold.
Fool girl! She'll get herself killed!
Okay, that's something that we would want to come back to. Right, that we don't need. That we want to keep. Let's compare that. They're both frost damage. 1248 damage, 1304. So actually, no, we don't want. Armors. So first of all, we ditch the whites. And we ditch any green that's not part of a set. Okay, so Mark of the Pariah. Health and armor and physical spell resistance. Viridia's blessed armor though includes stamina recovery. We might be able to do more with that now. Woodworking station. I was pressing E, not R. I was wondering what was going on there. Now the Emperor's Blessing, that's a powerful staff. In case we ever want to take up the staff, we want to keep that around. Armor wise, I'm a part of Meridia's blessed armor. That's not a bad shield. I mean, technically it's a better shield, but it's not part of the set, so we're actually going to lose that one. Okay. Then we've got a Clothier. Over here? Yeah, here we go. Right, so got to be careful what we deconstruct. Particularly interested in stuff we could research. What's the prior set? The research. Doesn't look like there's anything. Okay. Right. So now we can get on with our quest.
I know you. You're one of those outsiders that Kurog brought to our land. I heard you've done some amazing feats, but I'd rather you didn't linger in my stronghold.
King Kurog requests your presence at the Great Moot.
Sorry, but I have problems of my own right now. As long as my forge wife is miserable, I can't deal with anything else. I wonder, does King Kurog have a solution for volatile family disputes? I'd definitely listen to him speak on that topic.
I assist your forge wife. With her problem, will you agree to attend the moot?
If you're brave enough, talk to Lasgal and do whatever she asks. If you can finally get her to stop yelling at me, I'll go and listen to whatever Kurog wants to say.
Cool. Do you like the storytelling in this game? Come on then, we saw her earlier on. But we weren't quite at that part of the quest. There she is.
Children. Never have them!
She's happy. What?
The king insisted on a Morkul daughter for his forge wife. But then he decided to pass over my eldest. Now Ashika wants to prove him a fool for marrying her little sister.
Oh, what do you mean?
Malekith alone knows why Ashika ran off. Wounded pride sent her to Morkul descent, no doubt. Idiot! The girl will end up as Ogre Dun or a spider hatchery.
I'll head to Morkul Descent and find her.
Running off to Morkul descent is why Ashika's still unwed! Finding glory in old relics instead of at the king's side? He'd have chosen her if she wasn't so headstrong. Ugh.
I had some questions.
Go on, ask!
What do you know about the Morkul Descent?
Old clan legend says it's full of relics. Every few years, a new crop of idiots runs off there to get killed. You want to know what's in there? Ogres and spiders the size of ogres.
Tell me about the relics.
I can tell you how long it takes steel to melt. You want old stories? Go ask a poet.
Why didn't the king choose your daughter?
Ashika thinks she's steel in a world full of iron. For all the king blusters, she'd challenge him at every turn. Her little sister is content to just run a forge. Easy choice. Also, I punched his mother.
You
It
what?
was years ago. Alga said the breastplate I made her son was adequate. Questioned my skill with a word from a Daggerfall parlor. Pah! Didn't help that Ashika's first dagger had Alga's tooth forged into the hilt. Worth it, though.
Right. Aid the Morkul clan. I have to travel to the descent. Well, oh right, travel to Morkul Descent. It's that way, is it? I see. Yeah, it's definitely cold up here. Very, very Skyrim-esque. Okay, let's go get the Way Shrine. Icy Shore. Yeah, you're not kidding. Ice Rock. That thing. I'm very much liking it.
There's nothing out here but snow and more snow.
Right. Okay, we need to head over this way, but we don't want to just run into something unnecessarily. Well, one way or another we're facing one of them. Well, it was short and sweet. Oh, pocket mammoth. Oh. Right, a Morkul descent it is. Looking at the new Twitch interface, and I am kind of wondering why I have a follow button for my own channel. So we got a search for her, have we? Okay. Yeah, someone's passed through here not long ago. Okay. I'll take it. Ooh. Uh-huh. Get the attention of that one first. Nice. Right. And now we'll pull that one. Well, that's annoying. Rebuild my stamina by just pounding this into the ground. Okay, so actually I've just realised we probably don't have any food up. No, we don't. Right, so let's just deal with that. Want those health and stamina bonuses. Thank you very much. Magicka I'm not so bothered about. Yep, you are heading the way that we ultimately need to go. Yep, now you're not. No, I'm going to head for the prize. Again, someone has just been through here. Our bow charged? Yeah, no, they're good. There you are. I wonder, is there a sky shard over there? This is a delve? Or is it? Yeah, can't see a sky shard. Right. Not a normal delve then.
Who are you? It doesn't matter, the Hand of Morkul is mine. Once I find it, which is harder than I thought. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Actually, your mother sent me to find you.
She... what? Why?
She's worried about your attempt to embarrass the king.
My what? Does she even listen to me? She never listens. Honor of the clan, I say. You'll find someone soon, she says. Alright. She sent you here to help? Good. Help me find Morkulden.
What is Morkulden?
The long-lost home of Morkul clan. The old poems say it was buried in ice and stone-marked thrice. See the statues? Morkul's stonework and very old. Morkulden has to be nearby, but well, maybe you can find the way in.
Okay, so what do these statues represent?
The old poems of Morkulden's founding mention a heroic trio who rebuffed Winter's grasp and found haven beneath. Maybe they saved the clan from a tunnel collapse. Oh, there's some writing at the base of the statues. Couldn't make sense of it.
You certain the statues are the key?
Buried in ice and stone-marked thrice. The statues must reveal the way inside. I think there's an order to lighting the braziers, but I can't get it to work.
Okay, so I've got to examine the statues' clues. There's one. There's two. Three. Sword pointing down. Okay, so one's got a weapon pointing down, one's got a weapon pointing up, and one's got a weapon pointing straight ahead. Is there anything here? No, nothing there gives an indication. I'm going to start with this one. And then I'm going to go for the one that's pointing straight ahead. Theory here being it's not as straightforward as just do them one after the other, and then the one that is pointing up. No, that wasn't the one. Okay, so we'll reverse it. Again, though. Okay. Is there anything else we may have missed? Right. Let's go with that one. Then this one. then this one.
That rumbling. Do you feel it?
Okay, we kind of just brute force that. But hey,
The wall
we
shifted. Sealed away, but hidden in plain sight. Morkulden, lost among the ice.
yeah, let's make sure that we're not lost among the ice, eh? Okay, no obvious threats. Wow, it's quite the place.
That's it! The Hand of Morkul. It's in some sort of... What is that, a display? It's nestled in there tight. Of course we can't just take it.
Okay, what we got over here? Ooh. I'm not sure about that. I think there is something bad here.
The Hand of Morkul is held in something called the... I think it said Heart Forge? Also, endless breath and untold rage lets purest heart release the hand. Poets.
And what does that mean?
We need to rekindle the forge. Endless breath has to mean bellows, and untold rage is... a furnace? Strange way to say it. I'm missing something. Can you look around for a bellows and some kind of blast furnace?
Alright, but what should I do to find them?
Morkul clan prefers simple solutions that last. Look for switches or some kind of mechanism. We'll see what happens when you set things in motion. Oh, and stay alert. My ancestors wouldn't leave this place completely unguarded.
Run. Activate the bellows, activate the blast. Whoa. Okay. Well, this is impressive. Yowza. Whoa. Now we need to activate the bellows. Whoa, okay. They didn't last long. Well, at least those guardians weren't that big. Oh. Perhaps the person who's been clearing things out for us. Is it this simple? Just open them all? Nice. Let's go and see if the forge is doing anything different now. Yeah, okay. Right. I see you're healing yourself, are you? Only a slight inconvenience. Oh.
You did it! Now for purest heart. The old clan word for heart also means blood. Purest blood. Morkul blood? My father is Morkul's chief. My blood must work. Just a quick flash of the knife.
Just in case you understand.
Ow. Look, it's opening. Like a hand. Opening. Oh. Oh no.
What have you done?
The Hand of Morkul isn't our forge hammer. It's the cage around it. And if my clan's old word for heart also means blood, then this wasn't our heart forge. It was our...
Blood forge?
My mother says we're the best smiths in Hrothgar because we put heart in the steel. Whose heart? Whose blood? Morkul clan hasn't had enemies since the days of Morkuldin. Did we feed our rivals to that thing?
Wait, your clan locked the forge hammer away.
You're right. The old poems aren't about honor we lost when we left Morkuldin. It's honor gained for burying our greatest shame beneath a mountain of ice. And a warning to stay away from the Hand of Morkul, which... well, we couldn't have known.
You going to lock the hammer away?
Not without blood magic. But I can't just leave it here. It's our heritage. I'll bring it back to the stronghold, but what then? What do I tell my clan?
Morkul's clan strength came from here, Embrace. Your past, your clan's greatest strength was leaving. You don't need this place.
Of
That
course. Returning the forge hammer will fill my clan with pride. Enough to take the sting away when I explain what Morkuldin was.
What do you mean?
We must make peace with our ancestors and remember the lessons they taught. They've forged with clean hands for generations. The clan needs to know why that's important. I heard a rumbling when you rekindled the forge. Maybe another way out. Anything to avoid those ogres.
Okay. It's a neat looking hammer.
This is close to Orsinium. Useful if we ever need to return to the Heart Forge. Meet me at Morkul's stronghold?
He's over there. Yeah, we'll go across land. Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Here. Stand by my side as I address the clan.
Is that your ally, Ashaka? Quiet! Ashaka speaks on a matter concerning the clan.
Morkul clan. I come to you with a hard truth. But when have we ever feared the truth? I return from Morkuldin with our clan's greatest treasure. Behold, the Hand of Morkul. It's true our ancestors locked away the hammer, but not for the reasons we thought. Morkuldin housed a blood forge. It's true, our clan once turned to dark magic, but they faced this hard truth and abandoned it. For the blood we work into the metal is our own, not that of our enemies. I say to you, that is the strength of Morkul. This hammer shows our ancestors' strength. With it, we forge a new destiny.
Prepare yourselves, my clan. Soon we march to Orsinium. We shall build it anew.
Ooh. Well, that went well.
Do you see how my clan looks at the forge hammer? The fire in their eyes? They'll rebuild Orsinium by themselves if they have to.
What now?
Now, I name you bloodkin to Morkul clan. Last thing I'll do before heading to Orsinium. The king needs a clan who can work its great forge. You think we'd let Shatul embarrass us with their inferior iron?
Morkul's mighty mallet. It's magicka based, so it's not really for me. Although, when you cast a damage shield ability, you call down a fragment of Trinimag that heals you and your allies and damages enemies as well in a 5-meter radius. One of my main abilities is a damage shield. I use the cleave and the scythe, and the cleave gives you a damage shield. Also, it does its own damage shield, so I don't even have to worry with that. That is a nice weapon. Hello there, Ginger Nuts. Welcome back to the stream.
Do you see how my clan looks now? I name...
Cool. Right. Let's see if the chief will go speak with the king.
Kurog's outsider. I'm not sure what you did exactly, but you somehow restored peace to my family and thereby helped my clan.
Yeah.
You have my thanks.
King Kurog requests your presence at the Great Moot. Will you attend?
Sure, why not? I'll go to this moot and listen to what Kurog has to say. It's the least I can do after you helped us with our family problem. Perhaps I'll see you in Orsinium, outsider.
Cool. Yep, can't take any of that. Right. So we need to return there. No way shrine in this area, so we may as well just port to that way shrine then. I hope you're well, Ginger Nuts.
Watch your step, Durang. You know I'm not catching you if you fall, right?
Where was that conversation happening? Okay, can't see it exactly. He's going to be... Yeah, he's at his club. Very well at the moment. How are you? I'm okay, thank you. Had some interesting news today in Elite Dangerous on fleet carriers. So I'm looking forward to that, definitely. And of course still trying to work through all the ESO main quest content so that when Greymore comes out I'm at least up to date with the main parts of the story, if not the entire thing.
I never should have left Oregon.
Wait a sec, it's here, isn't it? There it is. King's Own Club. Very civilized. There he is.
And my champion returns. Still alive, and with most of your vital body parts intact. My shield wives owe me. I told them not to bet against me. But enough of that. Were you successful? Are the clan chiefs going to attend the moot?
Yes, the clan chiefs have agreed to attend the moot.
Perfect! You've done me a great service, my friend. The moot will be remembered as the turning point for Hrothgar. The day when all the clans united under the rule of a strong and visionary king. A new golden age for the Orsimer begins here.
What happens now?
Now? Why, we prepare for the moot, of course. It will be packed. Clan chiefs from the farthest reaches of Hrothgar will come together to finally accept my vision for the future. This is how a kingdom is born. Too bad Bosrog is going to miss it.
Chief Bazrog's not attending the moot?
Don't worry about Bosrog. He hasn't been seen since the attack on the temple. He's probably gone so deep into hiding or run so far away that we'll never see that traitor again.
You don't seem very concerned about him.
Why should I be? You're concerned enough for both of us. But come on, you're worse than my shield wives. Have a drink. Have the whole damn keg if you want. And take this for services rendered. Now, all we have to do is sit back and wait.
Somehow I don't think it's going to be this simple. Right.
Hello! I've been looking all over the city for you.
There we go.
I had the hardest time finding you. Looked all over the city, even got lost once or twice. I did find an adorable sweet shop though. They had these wonderful tiny cakes that were absolutely delicious. Who knew oat cakes could taste so good?
Did you need something specific? And where are the
Quite a
cakes?
business, huh? Not even a hi. Good to see you. Fine, fine. Anyway, High Priestess Solgra needs our help. She wants us to work together on this. When you have a moment, you need to go see her.
Okay, any idea what she wants us to do?
It's a rescue mission, but she said she wants to give you the details personally. After all, you did save her life. I can see it now. Oh, my savior. Let's retire to my private chambers so I can share the intimate details with you.
I'll go talk to her.
Seriously, Solgra wants to keep this quiet. Said the situation was sensitive. She especially doesn't want the king to know.
Or it
When I
involves Baz
suggested
right then.
asking the king for help, she insisted that that would only get more people killed. Just
The
so
King
you know.
Kurog? King Kurog doesn't know about this then.
No, doesn't have a clue. That's what makes it so exciting. This is an honest-to-goodness secret mission. I always wanted to go on a secret mission. Besides, once you talk to Solgra, you'll understand. She explains things much better than I do.
I'm going to guess that Bazrag is in fact being set up and Solgra has come to realise this and we've got to sort this out before King Kurog does something stupid. How do you get involved with High Priestess?
Have you seen my bow skills? I'm sure Solgra noticed and said to herself, "That's a fine young lass. She can put a shaft through an apple balanced on the back of a moving Wamasu. I shall recruit her." Either that, or she was desperate for some help. I'll meet up with you later. Go see Solgra, but don't take too long.
If I can raise a little gold, I'm on the next caravan out. To oblivion with this
I do
place.
like that elf. The wood elves are fun. Go.
Thank you for responding so quickly to my summons, especially considering everything you've been doing to support the king. Did Everly tell you that I have a delicate situation? I could really use your help again.
You said something about a secret mission.
She can be rather exuberant, but I suppose the term is accurate. I debated with myself before deciding to ask the two of you for assistance. but in the end, there isn't anyone else I would trust with this matter.
Tell me what the problem is.
A shield wife from one of the clans sent me an urgent plea for help. It appears that the clan's chief has been taken captive by a fanatical group of... how do I put this? They're members of a religious sect devoted to Trinimac.
Trinimac, isn't that who you worship here?
Yes, but it's not the same. The Voshrak are Trinimac extremists who bend the sacred teachings to their own purposes. They've been gathering power and influence at an alarming rate. If they kill the Captain Chief in Trinimac's name,
He'll be branded as bad as them.
it will give the Orc traditionalists one more arrow to put in their quiver, and they won't use it only against us. King Kurog and the Forge Mother have supported us. This will cripple their cause and turn everyone against Trinimac and his followers.
What do you need me to do?
Go to Faren's stronghold and meet Everlee. Stop the Voshrak and rescue the chief before it's too late. I just ask for your discretion in this matter. If the king finds out, he'll send an army, which will only result in more death and destruction.
I'll go to the stronghold and meet Evelyn.
2 things before you go. First, avoid bloodshed on your way into the stronghold. The captives won't be immediately harmed if the Voshrak feels secure. Second, I'm not sure which chief was taken. The message I received was purposefully vague.
Can you tell me anything more about them?
Not much. They're rather secretive, keep to themselves. They apparently wear masks whenever they gather, and I've heard rumors. They've been linked to trouble in the West. This sect is rather new, from what I've been given to understand.
How new?
Well, they weren't here when I arrived in Orsinium. I wasn't aware of them, at any rate. Of course, we were dealing with the Winterborn at the time, so anything else was considered a lesser threat. Still, their increasing boldness worries me.
And why do you say they're extremists?
Our temple guides people to Trinimac and presents his teachings so they can decide for themselves. The Voshrak, on the other hand, shove Trinimac's blade down their throats and tell them to swallow it or die. Such violence is not Trinimac's way.
Why would they take a chief hostage?
You can say what these extremists have in mind. I'm not privy to their ultimate goal. I would speculate that eliminating a chief who reveres Malakath will send a distinct message about the Voshrak. I suppose it depends on what chief they hold.
Why do you want me to avoid bloodshed?
As with the attack on the temple, we don't want to give the captors a reason to act in haste. The longer they remain unaware of your presence, the better chance you'll have to locate and free the chief. Besides, they could have other hostages.
Will they kill the chief if they notice
I
me?
don't think so. At least not immediately. They're keeping the chief alive for a reason. I think they want to make a spectacle. But the Voshrak haven't always acted in a predictable manner. Of course, other prisoners they hold would be forfeit.
Tricky. And the second group of extremists, we've dealt with supposed Malakath extremists that may not have been what they purported to be. Okay. Just looking at the roads. We'll jump to Eyeshore. So maybe someone else is behind all of this and they're using extremists from both Trinimac and Malakath. Okay, so from here we ride. Oh.
Malakath, I pray your words aren't lost.
Huh. The arrow appears to be in a style favoured by wood elves, such as the arrows used by Everly. Perhaps it's a message of some sort. Okay. There we go. She's left us a trail, hasn't she?
You made it! Excellent!
Quite clever.
You found me! I knew you could do it. Did you like the trail I left for you? It was easy. Hide, release an arrow, move forward, repeat. And I was able to stay hidden the whole way.
Sounds like you got this hero thing figured out now.
Well, mostly. I did almost get caught that last time. Scared the leaves off my tree, if you catch my meaning. I dove down here to hide and wait for you to arrive. Worked a lot better in my head, truth be told.
Learn anything about what's going on
I
here?
found out that the stronghold contains a large prison of some sort, but I have no idea where they hid the thing. Nothing around here looks like a prison to me. Oh, I did hear something else while I was sorting my arrows and waiting for you.
And what did you hear?
A couple of Vosh rocks were arguing. One of them stormed off toward the overlook. He sounded pretty upset with the cult. We might be able to get the prison's location out of him. Or, you know, he could alert the entire stronghold to our presence.
Any other ideas about how we locate the prison?
The cultists talk a lot. We might be able to eavesdrop on them and hear something useful. Or we can search the buildings and hope for the best. Either way, let's split up. We can meet back up after one of us finds something.
I'll see what I can find out.
If you discover anything useful, meet me behind the Great Hall. And try not to raise any alarms. The longer we can keep the Vosh Rock from discovering our presence, the less likely they are to start slaughtering any prisoners.
Any thoughts about them?
Now that you mention it, the Vosh Rock seem pretty well equipped for a deranged cult. I've seen armies that didn't have some of the equipment they're using. You think one of the alliances might be funding these extremists?
My side is behind this, I'm not aware of it.
Your side? Huh. As much as I crave adventure, I never grew accustomed to the taste of war. My clan refused to get involved. Besides, I never wanted to bow down to a high elf queen. What can I say? I come from stubborn stock.
He's pretty cool. Right. Locate the hidden prison. Talk to the angry cultist. Search for clues. I like the idea of talking to the angry cultist. Where's the overlook? Yikes, didn't mean to do that. Were you aware of the collapse of the NHS at 8? Oh, cool. I was aware of it. I completely forgot about it. I was going to see if anyone was doing anything on my street. That's really cool. I'm glad they were. I didn't hear anything outside, but of course I got the headphones on. Bugger. Oh well. Somehow I do not think we are going to get to that overlook. Oh, there's a lot more of these guys around then. Didn't know, you thought it was a game at first. Okay. Right. Oh, cool. Yeah, it sounded like a nice idea.
Did you get a look at that prison? Never seen anything like that in my life.
Yeah, but I can't believe we opened up all the cages. It's a madhouse down there.
Ah, don't worry. It's far enough beneath the fortress that they'll never be able to crawl up here. Even if they manage to make it to the old well.
Okay. Right, where's she hiding this time? He's a bug. Huh.
This work never ends.
We aren't getting up there, are we? Hi, Subsonic. Welcome back to the stream. Sneaking around at the moment. I'm trying to find some prisoners without getting them killed.
I've had just about enough of this.
Subsonic, thank you very much for that sub. That's greatly appreciated. And thank you for the sentiment. Stay safe yourself. It's definitely a time for us all to take care. Alright, cool. There's a guard there. The best thing we can all do right now is do as we're being asked. Whatever that may actually be for each of us. Okay, cool. There she is.
Did you learn anything about the prison? I gathered some interesting information, but nothing that helps us at this exact moment.
I have, yes. Fleet carriers. YouTube pre-recorded stream. Next week, 5 billion credits, so I've got some work to do. I think if I sell a few of my ships I might have as much as 3.74, but I've got some to make up. Right, the prison is underground.
Underground? Like in a dungeon or something? I hope you don't expect me to grab a shovel and start digging. I don't do that sort of thing.
Yeah. There's a well that leads to the prison. We just need to find a way to climb down.
Then this must be our lucky day. Not only have we avoided detection, but have found this rope in the barracks while I was looking around. It should be long enough to reach the bottom of the well.
Good idea, let's go.
Follow me. I'll secure the rope and drop it into the well. Just be careful down there. Who knows what kind of monstrosities live at the bottom of an orc well?
Nice to have a goal at last. Yeah, it is actually.
Come on,
yeah.
The well is this way.
Will mean that my ED streams for a bit will be let's make money. Okay.
I'll hang back and look around up here a little more while you head into the...
Orcish punishment can be harsh. The jails aren't known for comfortable cells or gentle treatment of the incarcerated. But even among the orcs, Faran prison has an evil reputation. Yikes. Yeah, I've got a Type 10 that I virtually never use, a Viper. That might help.
Interesting use of a rope. Remarkably convenient, too. I'm surprised nobody tried that before.
Dust off the minor conduct. Good luck, sir.
I know everyone they tossed down here, and you're definitely not with the Vashrock. All right, I give up. Who are you?
I'm here to rescue the Orc Chief. Who are you?
Me? I'm no one. Just a humble engineer who built and maintained this prison. Before they tossed me into it, that is. I've been able to avoid the dangerous prisoners, at least so far. Lucky I literally know this place like the back of my hand.
You built the prison?
Well, I designed it, but most of the heavy lifting was done by the orcs of Clan Faran. The chief hired me, despite my obvious non-orcishness. He appreciated my expertise and sardonic sense of humor. But it was those Vashrock who imprisoned me.
Why would they imprison you?
Well, not just me. They threw a lot of the clan members down there. And then the bastards, they opened the cages, let the actual prisoners loose. some kind of sick game to them. But I never heard an alarm. You must be stealthy as a shadow.
I'm trying to get people out of here. Can you help?
Well, this elixir might come in handy. There's a chamber you might come across. Fills with gas if the cell gates open accidentally. A fail-safe measure, you see. Drink this potion and the gas won't bother you. I always carry a vial, just in case.
Okay.
It tastes like barf, but works like magic. Oh, there's also a spike room. Amazing defense mechanism. Unless you're in the chamber when it activates. Remember that it resets if you don't turn the 3 valves fast enough.
Right. Managed to buy the Corvette the other day, which has drained your balance and still needs more investment, so going to be busy for a while. Good luck. Is there any way around the spike room?
No, not if you want to make it through the prison. But there's a 4th valve hidden around the wall near the exit gate. Close that valve before the others, and the trap won't reset. Consider this a reward for not getting me killed.
Okay. Escape the murderer, right? Well, bad day to be you. Should have stayed in prison. Ouch. Escaped assassin. Escaped assassin and brigand. Messy, but we got there in the end. I do like my dogs. Don't escape my siphon so easily. Right. This way, is it? Phantom. This is Elder Scrolls Online. Have you ever played Skyrim and such like? This is the MMO based on them. Although it's set in the past rather than at the same time. And yes, it is a lot of fun. I would say it is my favourite MMO. Or at least my favourite fantasy. If you're at all interested, it is also basic version is free to play.
Is that the best you can do? My hearth mother hits harder than that and she's dead.
Hi guys.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you liked me.
Oh, this is interesting. Cool, yeah.
So Kurog's pet shows up again. Are you here to make sure I am still a prisoner? Or has he sent you to cut my throat? Come on, what are you waiting for? Just kill me and get it over with. Or don't you have the guts for that kind of work?
So you're the chief who got captured.
Kurog sent you to kill the captured chief, but he didn't tell you it was me. How typical. Well, the damn cultists couldn't kill me, the prison escapees couldn't kill me, and neither can you.
High Priestess Solgra sent me, not Kurog.
The Trinimac Priestess. She's just like the idiots who attacked my stronghold and threw me down here. They released my prisoners and made a game out of letting them torture us. But the joke's on them. I'm still alive.
Why should I rescue you after what you did at the Orsinium temple?
What are you talking about? After I left Orsinium, I
was
returned
right.
here just in time to watch the Voshrock overwhelm my stronghold. I've been a prisoner in my own dungeon ever since. Definitely didn't have time to do anything at the temple.
The fanatics there kept shouting your name as they attacked.
That's nice. I have adoring admirers, but I had nothing to do with them or the temple. Now do you want to chat or do you want to get out of here? My arms hurt, so climbing up the well is right out. We need to find another exit.
Sounds like you have a suggestion.
I do indeed. But the prison defenses are still active. That's going to make getting out of here a bit tricky. Lucky for you, I'm here.
Alright, let's go find this exit.
First, we need to get through the Chamber of Scorn, where we keep the most dangerous prisoners. Chamber's protected by poison gas. If we run into trouble, you'll have to deal with it, what with my injured arm and all.
I see.
Damn gates! I forgot about them. Blasted engineers always making upgrades.
Right.
So just so you know, if we don't do this exactly right, we're both going to die. No pressure or anything, but I wanted you to know what we're dealing with here.
What do we need to do?
I need to turn the manual override switches in the correct order to open the gate to the next chamber. But this is the Chamber of Scorn. It was designed to hold our most dangerous inmates, so it won't be that simple.
It never is. What else is going to happen?
As soon as I start the process, poison will begin filling the room, and those cell doors are going to swing open. I'll try to be quick, but with an injured arm, I can only work so fast. Just keep the prisoners away from me and stay out of the gas.
An engineer gave me an elixir to drink, said it would help with the poison.
You met Freelon. Ha! I knew they couldn't kill that damned Breton. The man is a genius. Glad you took his advice. That potion might save your life. You still need to keep the prisoners off my arse so I can open the gate, though.
Ready when
Once
you
I
are.
turn this lever, there's no stopping, so get ready. Turning the first lever. Now!
Hi guys. Good, you're okay. Is that poison healing you? Right. Let's do this from a distance then, shall we?
One down. I'll get the next one. Just keep those prisoners away from me.
Why? Why do they have to get more complicated? Right, no one else is on him, it's just this guy. So we need our damage shield and our heal. But we also need to rebuild our stamina. Put in with the dots. That dots.
Alright, that's done. Let's keep moving.
Nice. Okay.
Welcome to the Spike Room. I'd brag about the craftsmanship if we weren't trapped down here. See those valves on the wall? I need you to turn all 3 of them. Just watch out for the spikes.
I just need to turn the 3 valves?
Well, not exactly. Those expensive engineers I hired built in override timers on the locks. If you don't close the valves fast enough, the trap resets. We built it to hamper escape attempts, remember? It's not supposed to be easy.
I see. Turn the valves quickly. Anything else?
Just watch out for those spikes. They're reinforced metal sharpened to razor points. They might be coated with poison. Depends on when the last maintenance tasks were performed. Get skewered by a couple of those spikes and it's so long, Hawker.
Your engineer mentioned a 4th valve that disables the reset mechanism.
Clever bastard. That must be the valve near the exit gate. If I'd known, I would have had it removed. Circumvention measures can lead to a breakdown of the entire prison system. But as long as it's there, we might as well take advantage of it.
One. Didn't do it fast enough.
That didn't work out very well for you, did it? Try moving quicker than a hawker, would you?
Right, let's get my health back. Oh, there is something here that might help as well. Nope, that didn't help us. Right, revive. No, I can't do that when I'm in spirit form.
That didn't work out very well for you, did it? Try moving quicker than a hawker, would you?
Bugger.
That didn't work out very well for you, did it? Try moving quicker than a hawker, would you?
Right.
Just a little farther and we'll be out of here.
Whew. A nice straight fight. Yes, please. Right. Okay. Have we done it?
finally. It's good to breathe free air again. Just give me a moment to compose myself. I refuse to leave one prison just to enter another. If you plan to take me to Kurog, forget about it. I'd rather die here with my clan than have to see Kurog's gloating face again.
I'm not taking you to Kurog.
Damn right you're not. Make a move and I'll cut you. Just a flick of my wrist and your guts will decorate the floor. Now tell me why Solgra sent you. What kind of game is Kurog playing this time?
Your arm appears to have healed.
My arm is fine. But I couldn't get out of the prison on my own, so killing you down there wasn't an option. Now I'll ask again. Why are you here? Why did Solgra send you to help me?
She didn't want them to kill you in Trinimak's name.
Now I understand. Kurog wants to save face. Can't have a rival chief die at the hands of fanatics who worship the same god as our so-called king. Now I see where Kurog's priorities lie.
Isn't he trying to unite your people? You could help him.
Me? Help Kurog? Where was our so-called king when my clan was at the mercy of the Vashrak? Where was he when my people were dying or being forced to join this cult against their will?
Is that why you attacked the temple?
How many times do I have to tell you? I had nothing to do with that. You want to know the truth? Find Ulsha. I sent her away during the attack. She's camped outside Faro. She'll tell you everything you need to know.
Chief Bazrog, lower your weapon, please. I don't want to loose this arrow, but I will if you don't stand down.
Damn it, Wood Elf, fine. But you might as well put that arrow in my heart because I won't let you turn me over to Kurog.
So now what? I've never taken an Orc Chief prisoner before.
I'm not sure. He refuses to go see Kurog.
I guess we could take him to High Priestess Solgra. She did send us to save him after all. I'm sure I can sneak him into the city, as long as he cooperates and doesn't do anything stupid or anything.
You escort him to the High Priestess and I'll meet you there.
Alright then, we've got a plan. And it's a perfectly good plan. Really. Other than me trying to sneak the chief into a city where Kurog has eyes and ears everywhere. What was I thinking? And how are we going to convince the chief to come with me?
Chief suggested I talk to someone. I'll do that and you'll keep him out of Kurog's hands.
Right. Sneak Bazrog into Orsinium and get him to Solgra. Easy as bore knuckles pie. Why do I have a feeling this trip back is going to get complicated?
You'll do fine.
You can put the bow down, Elf. I'll go with you as long as you promise not to turn me over to Kurog.
Sorry, no. I'm keeping the bow. But I promise not to take you to Kurog.
Fine. Just watch where you're pointing that thing. You saved my life, so I'll go along with this nonsense. For now. Just find Ulsha. She'll prove I had nothing to do with the attack on the temple. But if this is a trick, there's nowhere in Oblivion where you'll be able to hide from my wrath.
I've been to Oblivion. It's not that much of a threat. Oh, hi. Is the way out, is it? And now I don't need to be quiet and subtle. Yay! Of course, everyone else has already killed them who was coming through here. Oh well, yeah, there are some for me. Cool. I'm going this way. Hi. That was rude. Hi. You coming?
This land.
Really? Okay. Well, at least these guys really are religious fanatics. The others lot were just a bunch of well-equipped mercenaries. Okay, let's find the alibi then, shall we?
Someone's coming this way, Usha!
Let them through. They're friends. It's good to see you again, though we seem destined to always meet during troubled times. First, the frozen peasants, and now this difficulty with the Vashrak. I try to remain optimistic, but sometimes I just want to scream.
Azrak sent me to talk to you.
My husband lives. Truly, the man is favored by Malakath. I suppose I need to thank Solgra for sending help when I requested it. But where is he? Is the chief well?
He's fine, but I need to know how he was captured.
After the chief met with Kurog, we immediately set out for Farin. He was angry, but he refused to talk about it. We arrived to find our stronghold overrun by those Trinimac fanatics. The Vashrak fell upon us before we knew what was happening.
So Azrak didn't send warriors to attack the temple in Orsinium?
What? Of course not. Chief Bazrog would never put innocents in danger, not even if Kurog insulted his honor. Tell me who these imposters were so that I can deal with them in accordance with the curse and the code.
We're still trying to figure out who's behind all this.
Very well, but my chief is innocent. We must clear his name. I'll contact my sources and investigate from my end if you promise to do the same. Now where is Chief Bazrog?
He's safe, you have my word on it.
Then I trust he will stay that way, or you will answer to me. Take this as a token of thanks for assisting the chief, and for your willingness to find the truth of the dark matters that plague Hrothgar. I'll contact you in Orsinium when I have news.
Cool. So, we need to get back to Orsinium. Although we also want to grab this way shrine. Which is over here. Okay. Go find the way shrine first. Ah. Ooh, a law book. Civility and etiquette. Woodorks. Hey. So we need to get back here.
Hold, outsider! I bring a message from the king!
Okay.
King Kurog requests the honor of your presence, outsider. My beloved awaits your arrival at the keep, so do not linger. His dark mood is bad enough without you disappointing him as well.
You know what the king wants?
Of course I know what the king wants. He wants to see you, immediately. Do you have any other pointless questions you'd like me to answer for you?
Have I offended you in some way?
Ah, outsider, my apologies. The king's mood has set everyone on edge. You could literally cut the tension in the court with a knife, and I fear it will get worse before it gets better. Go, talk to the king. Perhaps you can raise his low spirits.
I'll go speak to him.
Go! Have you no sense of urgency? My beloved's mood has already grown dark. Don't add to his anger as well, outsider.
Okay, so I think this is just going to be a repeat, but why is the king so angry?
Why does the sun rise and fall each day? Why do the spring rains eventually free us from winter's icy grip? The king is angry, and like any force of nature, he refuses to be denied.
Something must have inspired his bad mood.
Well, yes! Of course something did. Go and speak to the king, outsider. I prefer you hear the news from his mouth instead of from mine.
Okay. But before I speak to the king... Where is the king? Apologies, sneezing away there. Right. I want to...
Durang, get off that wall before you break your neck.
Let's see if there's anyone at the Trinimac Temple first, or the Temple of Iron. I suspect that's why the king is so put out.
The city is simply beautiful. It seems the king will leave a lasting legacy after.
I'm expecting the High Priestess to not be here, probably because she's answering for what she's done to the king, but just in case. Yeah, no High Priestess where she was before. Okay. There we go.
Have you ever looked at these statues? I mean, really looked at them. Legends carved into bronze or stone. The work of hundreds of hours, likely crafted by people who didn't know a thing about their subject matter. And for what purpose, do you think?
Honor and remember them?
And who decides who we honor and remember? The victors, of course, for they get to write the history. But there are two sides to every story. No one remembers the losers. They fought for what they believed in and failed, and so they are forgotten.
What are you getting at?
To the vanquished, this isn't a statue of a hero. It's a tribute to a tyrant.
True.
Many see me in the same way, a tyrant, forcing my ideas upon the people. They say I'm wrong, that I'll destroy the Orsimer. They seek to turn everyone against me.
Has someone turned against you?
I get reports. Things my advisors think I need to know. One report claims that the Wood Elf is keeping company with Bosrog. When two of my scouts confronted her, she killed them both. I'm concerned that Bosrog has turned Eveli against us.
You think that Eveli is a traitor?
Eveli aids my enemy. The Wood Elf has chosen the wrong side. I worry that you might follow her example. But I have a moot to prepare for, and I've said what I had to say. When you see Eveli, I expect you to do the right thing.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure you are. I have a message for you. I thought that was you when I saw you enter the keep. You were in there so long, though, I was beginning to think you'd never come back out. It's scary, isn't it? Malacath this and Trinimac that, and all that talk about traitors in the court.
You said you had a message.
Right. A little wood elf gave it to me. Described you to a turn and asked me to deliver this letter. Not sure why she was hiding under that hood. Why she spoke with a funny accent. But I haven't met that many wood elves, so...
Did this wood elf say anything
else? As a matter
else?
of fact, although it didn't make a lick of sense to me, she said the letter itself wasn't important. She said that what really matters is the beginning of every thought. Maybe you'll understand it, because I certainly don't.
Read the letter in your inventory. Beginning of every thought, so the beginning of every word. The wood elf's message. Decipher the letter to find Eveli. Ask Gawain for more information. We love you, little Akate. Beginning of every fourth. Each of these is a fourth. We are at the inn. Hidden room. Secret words. Well, they wouldn't be at the King's Club, so they're at the Greedy Gut.
You look like you traveled far to visit our fair city. Beautiful, isn't it? How can I help you today?
Okay. Type of the letter.
Damn moot. First the king invites outsiders, and now this? It's no wonder we don't have any rooms left to rent. Plenty to eat and drink downstairs, though, so feel free to go and bother the bartender.
I'm looking for my friends, a wood elf and a couple of orcs.
A wood elf and 2 orcs? Sounds like the beginning of a bad limerick. Sorry, we don't see that many of the little elves around here, so I really can't help you.
I understand orcs don't smell, or so I've heard.
My apologies. I couldn't reveal anything until you said the proper words. Take the stairs down into the storage area. Look for an opening in the wall. It leads to our most private set of rooms.
Buy and sell here and now.
We can't just walk into the Voshrock base. That's suicide.
We have to find out what the Voshrock have planned. If we wait for them to strike, it will be too late.
Whatever they're planning, it's going to happen soon. They just about told me as much when they threw me into my own prison.
Maybe we should have left you in there. For all we know, you deserve to be in prison.
Listen to me, Elf. I didn't attack anyone. I left Orsinium and they ambushed me.
I sent you to rescue the Chief Everlee. I wouldn't have done that if I believed he was guilty.
You lied to us, High Priestess. You knew who you were sending us to rescue the entire time. This feels like one giant trap, and we walked right into it.
Ah, you found us. I'm sorry that Everlee is upset, but I did what had to be done. Please. I know you have questions, and you're probably just as angry with me as Everlee, but please hear me out, I beg you. There are deadly plots unfolding, and we're all in terrible danger.
You knew we were rescuing Basra. You lied to us.
I withheld certain details, yes, but I had good reasons. If cultists killed Basrag in Trinamac's name, it would have started a civil war. And if Kurog found out you were trying to rescue Basrag, you would never have been allowed to leave the city.
I don't understand. You said Basrag was behind the attack on the temple.
Basrag's shield wife approached me after the Voshrak attacked Farron's stronghold. She knew the king would do nothing for those who didn't accept his rule. Chief Basrag was ambushed at the same time the temple was being attacked.
And what does that prove?
Someone wanted to blame Basrag for the Malakath fanatics, while also removing the chief from the battlefield. It was a brilliant plan. Fortunately, you were able to foil it. And now, thanks to Basrag, we know what the Voshrak are planning next.
What are they planning?
The Voshrak want to make a statement. Something big. Basrag thinks it involves the Moot, where all the chiefs will be gathered. We need more information. Someone needs to enter the old Trinamac temple to the west and learn more about their plans.
And that someone would be me.
I'll send scouts ahead, but you'll need to get inside and do whatever it takes to uncover the exact nature of their plan. Lives are at stake, remember that. Now please, talk to Everlee. We need her. You have to convince her to help us. You two have your orders. Scout the temple exterior. The others will join you shortly.
Finally! Something to do that doesn't involve a message.
I hate this situation. I really do. Being a hero, that's supposed to be pure and honest. Good is good and evil is evil, you know what I mean? But nothing here is clear-cut. I can't tell the good guys from the bad.
If it was easy, everyone would be a hero.
I'm not even sure whose side I'm on anymore. When Bazrog and I sneaked into the city, 2 guards got lucky and happened to be in the right place at the right time. They attacked. I just reacted and let my arrows fly.
You defended yourself and your charge.
But I killed 2 guards who were just doing their job. They probably have loved ones, pets. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
You have to do what's right for you, but I could certainly use your help.
I knew you were going to say that. Still, I'm not sure I can get past Solgra's lies. She tricked us into helping Chief Bazrog, and I'm still not sure about his role in all this. All right, you can count on me, but I'm doing this for you, not them.
Come to Paragon's remembrance. I need someone I can trust with us.
I can do that. Besides, it'll be nice to get out of a city. Try to forget about the price on my head for a while. All right, let's do this. But be careful out there, will you? I can't afford to lose the only person I really trust.
Aww. All the way out there. Okay. So I think we will carry on with that next time. So thank you very much for watching. I will be playing Elder Scrolls Online again, hopefully Sunday 2 PM. That will be 2 PM British summertime though, the clocks go forward Sunday morning here in the UK. Saturday 4 PM I should be back with some more Elite Dangerous, where we will be looking to make some money because we want a fleet carrier and it's going to cost us a bit. So thank you all very much for watching. I am just going to bring things to a close there, not going to raid anyone today. There's no one I know actually playing Elder Scrolls Online, so we'll just bring things to a close. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see folks again at some point in the future. Do take care of yourselves.